What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the weekend. Damn, did I bring my phone up here? I did. Hey, what's going on, everybody? What did I just say? Welcome to the Bobo. Shout out to you guys. Welcome to Monday. Folks, I hope you guys have had a stellar Monday. And I need to make a tweet real quick. I always feel like anyone around for a Bobo, come rock with me. Right now. Shout out to you, text to speech, speak to text. You make it so easy. So there's that. I always feel like every time I'm getting ready to do the Bobo, I always forget something. And it's been one of them days where I could be forgetful. We've been doing a hell of a lot today. And definitely quite tired. Started today off pretty early, 7:30, something along them lines. I've been up since like about 5. It's been one of them days, and I want to share with you guys a couple of things and make it a good Bobo. Friday's Bobo was so awesome. I downloaded that money, and I'm ready to turn it into a Facebook video. The story about the water heater, that shit was classic. And folks, I've got an update about the water heater to share with you today. It's going to be a good Bobo. Haven't seen you guys since Friday. Invited you to the APS cookout, and all people wanted to talk about was social distancing. Fuck the fact that we haven't seen Dave in forever. Social distancing. But yeah, it probably wasn't the best idea having a little get together in the midst of this. I read comments that said, I lost respect for you because of this, Joe. And, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Quit busting my balls, okay? We had less than 10 people over here. I think it was 8 or 9 in total. When my fucking neighbors on Sunday, the day after the cookout, they had a fucking bounce house and 2 street loads of cars. Their whole curbside and ours is, I'm not snitching. I'm just saying. Nobody giving a fuck about that shit. Motherfuckers want to live their life. Enjoy life at that. Quit trying to bring me down. So anyways, it was a good thing to be able to kick it with everybody and get together together. And I mean, we don't get to see these people all the damn time. We don't get to see Dave. We don't get to see Connor. And it was a good damn time. Connor had a girlfriend there. And, I didn't want to show her in the video. Not everybody wanted to be on video. And I respect that. But it was still a cool experience. And I'm glad I got a chance to share that with you guys. So thank you for taking the time to check that out. Friday's video. Oh, we didn't have a video on Friday. The cookout was yesterday's video. So Saturday's video was, feeling like we got sabotaged at the flip house. Well, fast forward to where we are right now, folks, and I have titled this Bobo, This is the Fucking Week. We're going to get this house done, and I mean we're going to get it done. Folks, I put together the punch list, and I shared that with you guys on Friday's Bobo. It was like 40-something items. Well, Saturday, Shannon's brother was over at the flip house, and he fixed all of the water issues. Where the hot was the cold and the cold was the hot, he got all that corrected. And that really got us ahead. Plus, he hooked up all the plumbing for the sink in the kitchen, and he took care of a lot of stuff over there. He was with me again today. He's going to be with me again tomorrow. And then my contractor had 3 guys over at the house today. And look, I'm glad my contractor's got the people there. And I'm glad the work is getting done. And I know this is going to sound fucked up, but it's the damn truth. Yo, Shannon's brother got more shit done single-handedly by himself today than the 3 guys my contractor had. Now, don't get me wrong. These guys work. They do work. But Shannon's brother works. That dude works. I had him taking care of things on my contractor's punch-out list. I got a punch-out list for Shannon's brother, and I got a punch-out list for my contractor, which really I shouldn't have to have but one punch-out list. But it is what it is. We got so much shit done over there today, folks. The punch-out list is almost done. It's almost done. So I think it was on Saturday's video, which was the house got sabotaged, where Somebody had made a comment about the fixtures in the shower, how we've got all the black fixtures, black shower piece, black handle, black faucet. Somebody made a comment and they said that shit looks like doo-doo. How are you going to have all these black fixtures, but in the tub you've got a silver like drain and a silver thing on the tub? Well, I read that comment. People say, Joe, you don't listen. Well, I heard you loud and clear. And it just so happened that I was at Lowe's today. Funny story. I'm getting ready to share that with you. I was at Lowe's today. My accountant called me. She said, Joe, we really need to pay some taxes. And I said, fuck that shit. I ain't getting no stimulus check. Fuck that shit. I got till June. You got till June. June 1, Joe. June 1. It's fucking May. That's tomorrow's problem. And I filmed about this phone call with my accountant today, right? She is like the most, and she's a very nice woman, but she's like the most like Martha Stewart prior to prison person you could ever meet. I mean, straight by the book. I don't like that necessarily, but it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosy. So even like she just crunches numbers all day long. So you got to imagine she's kind of like a boring type of a person. She doesn't know shit about YouTube. So when I was telling her like, I am a fucking superstar on the internet, she really didn't understand like what I was talking about. MySpace? What? Friendster? But anyways, like she gets it now, right? So I'm in Lowe's and she was like, Joe, is the fucking house done yet? I'm like, nope, but it will be this week. It will be this week. Look, I know on paper it looks bad. I know it looks bad, but just trust me. If this shit don't work out, I'm going to call up Jellico. We're going to go get us some car parts. Fuck that. We're bouncing back. But no, she didn't really say it like that. She did ask if the house was done. And then I said, we're going to get it done this week. And she was like, well, how's the YouTube thing going? I said, well, if you let the comments section tell it, we've had our run. It's over for us. Downhill from here. She was like, Joe, fuck that shit. Find some drama. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If my accountant tells me to do it, damn it, I'm going to do it. So long as it doesn't involve paying taxes. Not right now. Save that shit for next month. So we on it. She said, Joe, you better get them motherfucking videos going. All right, I got you. I got you. We're going to get back. So, it's funny, prosthetical left nut. I don't have to pay no $30,000 in taxes on the house. And you know what's funny? Like so many people got so much goddamn sense. And I'm not saying nothing about you, Peaches. I'll just call you that. I can't pronounce your name. But like, for example, on yesterday's video when we had the flashbacks to the boat scene and the boat was breaking down in the water, people were like, oh my God, that noise, it means the engine's overheating. You stupid motherfuckers. It doesn't, you don't even know what a fucking fishing pole is, telling me about the goddamn boat. When you put the key in and you turn the key, that noise comes on. You know what I mean? What that sound was the fucking engine is off, but the batteries are on. That's what that noise indicates. That noise is to indicate that the batteries are on. Oh my God, that's an overheating. What fucking fishing boat did you motherfuckers come off of from the Deadliest Catch? When did y'all become longshoremen? I got Class A contractors, master painters, and fucking longshoremen up in the goddamn comments. I just fucking crazy. But anyways, my accountant, she said, you got to pick it up with the videos. So there was that. But, the original thing that I was trying to tell you was we ended up getting the black fixtures. Long story short, Steve, cameras, Steve. Long story short, we ended up getting the black fixtures to match the faucet set in the tub. So let them comment about that. Let them comment about that. Got a lot of shit done over at the house today, but fuck that. That's not the story you guys want to hear. You guys want to hear Oh, yeah, Rabbit's probably up in here, too. Rabbit's got a Twitch now. He started a Twitch. Rabbit, comment so I can see you. He was trying to wash his eyes out when I dropped him off today. I think he got bleach in his eyes today. Not a good thing. Folks, I want to tell you about Don't Like the Afternoon Bobo Jengar. I do apologize. But shout out to you for being here nonetheless. I don't really like the Afternoon Bobo. Too much neither. But we got to do the Bobo. I wish we could get back to normal, and we will probably next week. This week, we're going to be on all Afternoon Bobos. Shout out to Rabbit. I guess he's 1963 Wood. Is that Rabbit? Because if you was born in 1963, your ass needs to be sheltering in place. For real. Folks, you've come here for one reason only. And that reason is the story about me returning that tankless water heater. Did I do it? Did I have the balls to do it? I did. I'm not going to lie, though. I was a little apprehensive. You know, anytime that you're going into a store and you know you're doing something that might be borderline wrong, and you know all them eyes are on you, and by eyes, I don't mean people's eyes, but sometimes it could be people's eyes. You know, I'm talking about the cameras, right? All eyes on me like a Tupac song. I got the receipt. I got the box. We showcased the box on the Bobo on Friday. But I know that if they take this tankless water heater out of this box and they pop that lid, that shit looks like it's 15 years old. So much dust and spackle and knocked down and plaster all over that shit. So not only do I have to make up a lie, I've got to have lie A and lie B, right? Because I don't know which way this is going to go, okay? So as I'm standing in line, feeling like a fiend, you know, not trying to scratch a lot and look around, I'm getting fucking super nervous. I can't imagine what it's going to be like when I get pulled over. And, you know, knock on wood that I don't ever get pulled over. But if I do, I'm filming that shit. I'm filming that shit like one of them Facebook lawyers. Officer, I know my fucking rights. Why are you pulling me out of the car, sir? I'm going to be nervous. I'm going to jail just on suspicion. Fuck that. I don't need no interactions with the police. I'm in Lowe's this morning, bright and early. I'm in the return line. That shit's fucking booming. Them boosters got their shit off this weekend. Everybody's making a return. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, well, what am I going to tell these people? I'm going to tell them I need to return this because turns out we didn't need this water heater, right? I just need the goddamn money back. The dope man's waiting with the car parts in the car in the parking lot. That shit sounded like an Eminem verse right there. So, if they don't ask me nothing, I'm just going to say, hey, look, I need to return this because turns out I didn't need this, right? I didn't need it. Turns out I don't even want a water heater in my fucking house. The dope is more important. Fuck that. Tony, what's going on? Shout out to everybody up in here on the late Bobo. Welcome to Slow Jams After Dark. Steve, pull up a love making song. The Love Below. While I tell this goddamn horrendous story about me almost having the dookie up in Lowe's first thing this morning. I wasn't even waiting on the dope man. I was just nervous.
Rabbit is on me.
Sam, shout out to you, man. Maya, what's going on? Billy Bob, what up? Mass, what's going on with you? What the fuck? I got Kimberly. The next Burger King run with Rabbit is on me. Very special shout out to you, Kimberly. Thank you. We don't even get no lunch breaks. Rabbit said he was coming into the Bobo to just put me on blast and talk about the fact that I don't give no breaks, no bathroom breaks, anything. Rabbit, go ahead. Speak your mind. I have given you the floor. Sorry, Jengar. So, I'm standing in the Lowe's return line. I've got my first story. Well, it turns out I didn't need the tankless water heater. Now, if they ask me anything else, I'm going to need another story. And the other story is going to have to be something along the lines of, it's the old water heater, okay? You caught me. You caught me. Angelico selling heroin, okay? Fuck it. You got me. You got me. Oh, my God. I'm about to just break. Don't put me in the interrogation room. Not today. Not today. There he goes. Joe's the worst boss in the world. Get him. Get him. Tell him the truth, Rabbit. Tell him how you really fucking feel. 1963 ass. Your ass needs a step stool and a walker. And a dust mask. I get up to okay, so here's what happens, right? So I'm standing in line. I got my two stories. I got 1.5 stories. I don't even got the second story all the way worked out yet. When there's two people working the return. So there's one person here and one person over here, returning shit. All stolen shit, I imagine. So the one woman gets done, right, returning her stolen goods, and she's leaving, and the woman who's working at the return says, well, wait a minute, didn't you have some other stuff that you wanted to take care of? And the nice thief who's trying to return this shit for a gift card to take to the dope man or to the gift card store, did you know they got one of those? Not only do they got a plasma center, they got a fucking corner store where you can trade in gift cards for 70 cents on the dollar. Crazy. So the return lady's like, but don't you have some other stuff that you're trying to do here? And the woman says, I'm not trying to hold up the line. And the return woman says, well, fuck that line. You waited your turn. And she's looking dead at me because I'm next. And I'm like, bitch, I'm going to jump over that cough guard and show you some fuck this line for real. But I was only thinking that like briefly. I was super happy that she wanted to continue that, that stolen goods return because she wasn't the one that I wanted. It's almost like going through a shakedown in prison. You've got the certain guards that, you would probably rather get shaken down by. She wasn't the one that I wanted to do the return. Glasses hanging off the tip of her nose. Nah. She's gonna examine this shit to the fullest. The other woman, she looked like she couldn't care less. And luckily, that was the one that I went up to. So I get up there and, I'm lugging this big ass box and this $327 heavy ass receipt. And I'm like, yeah, I need to return this. So she scans the box and scans the receipt, looks at the receipt, looks at me. Looks at the receipt, then looks at me. Looks at the receipt. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Anyways. And then she asked me the question that I was not fucking prepared for. She said to me, is there anything wrong with it? And I said, nope, it's good. I just bought it on Friday. It's good. Jellicoe's selling methamphetamine. It's good. It's the same one. Folks, I break down like I'd never been in trouble before. Like this bitch had the authority to put me in federal prison. I was telling a fucking lie. She said, is there anything wrong with it? And I said, nope. Just didn't need it anymore. Can I get that back in 20s and 5s and 10s? I need a cash till. I need a till to take to the dope man. You know what I mean? She said, is there anything wrong with that? I said, nope, it's brand new. Same one that I bought. It is. Look at it. You can search the car if you want, officer. Folks, she opened the box. She looked inside the top of the box. She looked at the receipt. She looked at me. I got the dookie now. Like, either I got a dookie or wipe my ass. I am sweating bullets and like I'm not doing good down below. The love below is bubbling in my stomach. You know what I mean? I'm like, holy fuck, this is about to go south real bad. What if I got to run out of this fucking Lowe's? You know what I mean? Because that is a potential of something that could happen here. She opens up the box. Now, you guys saw when we opened up the box, it looks brand new. But if you take that out of that plastic bag and you pop the trunk to that car, folks, that motherfucker ain't brand new. She opened that box and she stuck her hand deep in that joint like she was snatching a wedgie that was buried. And I am like fidgety as fuck. I'm like, oh my God, this is about to go bad, very bad. This is about to go bad very, very quickly. I mean, I felt like I got pulled over riding with Jellicoe with some dope in the car. You know what I mean? Or unbeknownst to me that there was some dope in the car. And like the cops are searching the car and like they are so close to finding it, right? She was shaking this box down. But luckily, she was too lazy to take it out of the box. Now, had it been the other woman taking it out the box, out the goddamn plastic, taking the cover off, and I'm going to jail. That's it. I'm going to jail. When she pulled her hand out of that box, I had already written my statement, and I was crumbling that up. Jellicoe is a fucking kingpin. Oh, you're not gonna open it up? We don't need this anymore. And she said, hey, look, this has got to go back on your card. I said, I don't give a fuck if it's got to go. I don't care where it's got to go. Thank you. Thank you. I just got through customs. I just got through the border to the United States from Mexico. I got through. And I made that refund. Spent most of it today, too. But got her done. Got her done. A bondman says, I love your hair. Thank you very much. I love my hair, too. The hair comments don't even bother me anymore. And in fact, you know,
sink.
I don't know if anybody really knows or not the level of trolling that I'm doing. I'm just trolling for life.
The slots
you know what I mean?
landed on 3 silver cars. How fitting.
Philly Mayor says, Joe, you should have done the same thing with the vanity and bathroom sink. I did. Bathroom sink squared away. It's all good. So, when we were filming today, and mind you, like today was crazy. Like we started at like 7:30, got over to the house, everything's rocking and rolling. I got to leave from the job to go see Jew-Man, film with Jew-Man, get back to the house, load that footage up so Cody can edit that video, and then I'm back to the house to work. But prior to today beginning, and it might start tomorrow, I don't know when it's going to start, but I'm about to start putting rubber bands in my hair. Like, I'm going to put like one right here, like a ponytail just starting right here. Just for the fuck of it. Just to give people something to comment about. Like right here. Or I might even start like a ponytail, a man bun. Who cares? I love this shit. People be talking about I look broke down. I mean, I am. But I like it. Phil says Joe's over here snitching on himself. Just giving him something to do, man. Shout out to the Coke. All right. So anyways, shout out to Jew-Man. It was cool to get a chance to go see him. We haven't seen him in a while. He shared some pretty awesome things. And, me and him got a chance to talk quite a bit about a whole lot of things. And, he's a good dude. And I know I've been dropping like a lot of Jellicoe shit today. I don't even know why. That shit just, I don't know. It just happened. But, I was telling Jew-Man today, I was like, look, I don't even not like Jellicoe. It's not that I don't even like him. It's just, we've had to separate ourselves from that situation. And, that sucks. But whatever. I was talking to Jew-Man about, now that I know his work schedule, which is subject to change because he's going to be taking on more work at his job. Maybe we can get up with him and do a cooking video, something along those lines. Because after this week, we are going to get back to normal to a certain degree, but there's going to be something else. We ain't got there yet. I don't know what it is, but, we're going to figure out what it is. Maybe we do a cooking video from the flip house after this week, and we're going to be done with this house, not like Friday. We're going to be done with this house pretty quick. There ain't a whole hell of a lot left to do. Tomorrow we're going to bust out pretty much the most of this, and then it's going to be cleaning. Cleaning the fuck out of this place and getting ready to stage it. We're going to get it all staged, and we'll probably film some videos from over there. Maybe we can film videos while people are trying to tour the house. Potential buyer, get the fuck out of here. We're filming a cooking video. Can't do that. Can't do that. Also, I got a new toy today. Not a toy. I got a new tool today. We got a new piece of equipment. Folks, I want to show you something. This little bad boy right here, we have we had like 5 of these. These are the cameras that we film our videos with. The Canon PowerShot G7X. If you want to get into video, this is definitely the camera that I recommend. Very, very good camera. Well, the sad thing about it is, this camera's good for running and gunning and, filming on the fly. You don't need no audio. I mean, it does everything you need it to do. And it's a pretty durable camera as well. We've dropped these things. I dropped one in the sink. We lost one that way. Over time, they get beat up. They stop working. They get dust behind the lens. You can't take the lens off to clean that. So that's why it always looks like there's like spit on the lens. Sometimes it is spit, but most of the times it's just the lenses are fucked. But I just got me a new camera today. Haven't even got a chance to use it yet. And I'm excited. Folks, feast your eyes upon this Casey Neistat looking shit right here. Now, it's really not Casey Neistat. So we got a big camera. We got a Canon 70D. And I was going to think about, and the Canon 70D never leaves. That camera just sits where it sits, and we never move that camera. We vlogged with it, but it's like a 10-pound camera. It's a pretty big bitch to try to carry around. Well, this is like a baby Canon 70D right here. And, Cody was over at the cookout, and we were talking about getting a new camera. And he was like, Joe, you got to get the M50, which is this right here. And I was like, I don't know shit about this camera. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos comparing this to this. And personally, I like this better. But you can put external audio on here. And to be honest with you, the picture on this motherfucker is a hell of a lot. It's a hell of a lot better. I don't care about none of that. Stop that bullshit. Okay. So let me see if I can show y'all how this looks. Well, you can't really see it. But anyways, you guys will be seeing this very soon. The reason why we changed cameras, there's one very important reason. And that is for them Bob Ross videos. For them Bob Ross videos, we can't use this because when it comes to that side view with me actually drawing, it's always so blurry. So hopefully this is going to make that a little bit better. We'll see. I don't want you to think like I'm flexing with all of this new shit. That's $500 right there. But trust me, I'm smoking my credit right now. That couch, that camera, all that shit's on credit. So there's that. It was funny too, right? Because I was watching videos all weekend on cameras, right? Something comparable to this, but with like a bigger, I don't know. The autofocus, I fucking hate autofocus. And when we do the side view of me drawing, autofocus is the worst thing in the world because it just gets blurry. For whatever reason. It has a hard time focusing on white. So I'm watching all these videos and I'm like, well, maybe we'll get another 70D. It's a camera that we've got extra batteries for. So I start watching videos on the 70D. I want to show you this video real quick, right? Bear with me. I'll make it interesting. Come on, I said YouTube. There we go. Let's go into my history, into my browser. Ooh, Leafy. He's back. Jesus. It's crazy to look at some of these prison channels that never made it and see them still trying to make videos. And I wonder if people think the same thing about me. They're like, God damn, Joe, stop it. Your time is over. Your time is over. All right, where the fuck is this video that I watched at? Do me a favor, Steve. Pull up my history, but make sure that we are not on screen display. A lot of space stuff. My driving theme song. Not that guy. Not that guy. Where the fuck is this video at? I know I just watched this. Oh, shit. I can't find it. Oh, no. Where is it? Oh, this is it right here. All right, let me go ahead and pull up this comment section real quick. Welcome to the Love Below. Might have a little music jumping in just a little bit, depending on how many people we got up in here. 285. Time to fill out job applications. All right, here we go. So I'm watching this video about like the best vlogging camera. All right, check this out, right? Hold on, bear with me. Steve, do me a favor. You can share the screen now. Okay, so this is called the best vlogging camera, the Canon 70D or the Canon G7X. I just showed you the G7X. This video has 135 dislikes and only 408 likes. Anytime that your video never makes it to 1,000 likes or better, you're not going to make it in this YouTube game. It's cutthroat. You need 1,000 likes or better. We barely scrape by with that these days. But you might wonder, how does this video have 135 dislikes? Roll it and turn that Casey Neistat music down. What the fuck? Did I click on a Casey Neistat ad? Holy shit, we've got the Casey Neistat time lapse. And every comment to this video is, dude, you're not Casey. You've even got a boosted board. You probably boosted that boosted board. Is this a fucking camera review?
All right. So that's you filming me.
Okay.
What up, guys?
We've watched enough of this. We don't have to watch any more. This is not Casey Neistat. This is a broke version of Casey Neistat. Probably stole these cameras from Best Buy. That's why he was winded on that skateboard right there. He had just left from stealing from Best Buy. Folks, let's read the comments. Hey, I like you, but please stop trying to be like Casey. Now, you got to understand something. Back when this video was uploaded, back in 2016, Casey Neistat was that dude. You know what I mean? He was that dude. Everybody wanted to be like Casey Neistat. I even kind of wanted to be like Casey Neistat. I did. I'm not going to lie. But this video is fucking horrendous. It taught me nothing about the camera that I was looking for. I mean, nothing. This guy even tried to open some mail. I think he stole his neighbor's mail. I think he wants to get into jogging like Casey Neistat. Something along them lines. But anyways, enough about that. Just wanted to share that video with you guys right quickly. Oh, God. All right. So maybe you guys are not wondering, but I want to share it with you guys anyways. What did we get done over at the house? Let's run through the punch list. And folks, get prepared to be wowed. All right. So, here's what's been done at the house, or what's been done and what hasn't been done in terms of the punch out list to get the house done. 350 says Marv, what's up, bro? Shout out to that. Monty says, what is a punch list? A punch list is like at the end of a construction job, like the small shit that needs to be touched up. Sometimes it's going to be a bunch of shit. My list had about 50 things on it in total, and some of these things were pretty extensive, like, you know, pretty big items. So, what needs to be done at the house, I'll tell you what's been done, what's not been done, and that'll give you guys an idea of 278 people up in here? 278 for real? Shit, we are Casey Neistat. All right, what's been done and what's not been done? Randall asked, truck fixed yet? Not even close. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay. House needs done. Run the list. Finish the siding and metal, the back section and the front door. That has been done. All the metal around the house. This part of the job comes when you're siding the house. 5 months is what it took to get all of that done. But that got done today. Front window recocked. That's been done. Back door needs a latch hole board. That was getting done as I was leaving the house today. The deck and the ramp have been, screwed back together. The bathroom is not done, but it's very, very close to done. Shelves in the closet, done. Kitchen installed, damn near done. I mean, so close to done. Notch out outlets in the living room. I hated that we had to notch out them trim boards, but we did. That's been done. Regrout the bathroom. That's not been done. Transition strips in the hallway for the flooring. That has been done. Jack Frost says blinds for the window. I'm not buying this house. Not putting no blinds in. Gravel for the driveway. Going to make that phone call tomorrow, and that's going to get delivered on Friday. Now, little Ronnie, my homeboy, Uncle Billy, I saw him this afternoon. I swung by his house. He lives right there. Little Ronnie is flexing with 3 boats. He's got a boat very similar to my boat, big old boat. He was trying to sell it to me today for $5,000. I said, if my first contractor didn't run off with $4,000, I buy this bitch right now. Hook this shit up to the back of my truck, and it's ready to go. Little Ronnie got 3 boats, 2 the exact same size as my boat. Both of them run. He's got 2 Dodge 2500 diesels, and he just went and bought a 16-foot Carolina skiff this weekend, just the whole of the boat. He paid $150 for that shit. He's got a 25 horsepower outboard he's about to put on that shit. Little Ronnie be flexing. But anyways, so I talked to him today about grading the driveway. He's going to come over tomorrow and, tear up the driveway. That way Friday we can get that gravel in there. So there's that. Gravel for the driveway, that's happening Friday. Fence repair. Shannon's brother was on that. Folks, I want you to pay attention to how much shit Shannon's brother got done today. This dude is fucking amazing. Fence repaired. Shannon's brother was on that. Hardware put in on the kitchen. We got most of that done, but that was done when we did the kitchen install. Sink and drain installed in the kitchen. Shannon's brother did that. Garbage disposal. Shannon's brother did that. Dishwasher hooked up. Shannon's brother did that. Tankless water heater tested. Shannon's brother did that. That bitch works flawlessly now, folks. You can cook a soup out of the shower and not out of the fucking outside spigot. We corrected that. There was hot water in the toilet. He corrected that. Bathroom painted. Damn near done with that. Vanity light above the vanity. We hung that. Rabbit said it was good. I went and looked at that, and there was a big old hole. We had to patch that up. So we got that working. That'll be done tomorrow. The bathroom trim. They were working on that. They need to regrout the bathroom. They haven't done that yet. Hopefully they'll do that tomorrow. Bathroom sink and plumbing. Shannon's brother did that. 3-prong whip for the range. That's just the power cord that goes in to plug in your stove. Rabbit did that. Rabbit's pretty handy. Painting finished. We're not done painting. I didn't really get shit done today. Personally, I didn't get a lot done. I had to go see Jew-Man, and I made 2 trips to Lowe's. I got a little bit of trim painted, but tomorrow I'm hoping to get quite a bit of the painting done. The entire back of the house will be painted, minus the trim in the front living area. Face plates for all outlets. We've got all the face plates. Some of them are on. Not all of them are on. Attic cleaned out. Me and Shannon's brother were up in the attic. Looking at what needs to be done up in the attic, looking at how much insulation we're going to need for tomorrow. There was a hole in the attic on the outside wall. Shannon's brother fixed that. Insulation in the attic, that's tomorrow. Attic door tomorrow. Shannon's brother's doing that. We had to put a 90-degree elbow or an elbow on a drain line from the HVAC overflow. Shannon's brother did that. Kitchen window fixed. It got fixed today, but it still looks like shit today. But hopefully paint will cover that up. Back steps of the house rebuilt. We're going to fix those tomorrow. Guess who's going to do that? You guessed it, Shannon's brother. Got to get all the trash removed. Don't got no idea how we're going to go about that just yet. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Outside spigot needs to be cemented to the house. That's going to probably happen tomorrow. Access crawl space covers. Those are going to be built tomorrow by, you guessed it, Shannon's brother. Dryer vent installed. Shannon's brother did that. Pressure wash the outside. That's on my contractor. Paint the skirt of the house. That's on me. Knobs for the doors. Me and Rabbit. Well, Rabbit did that. We had to put in a strip behind the front door. Them guys did that. Closets in the shelf built. Them guys did that. Bathroom shelves built. Them guys did that. And them shits look like shit. Horrible idea, building those shelves in the bathroom. But hopefully some paint's going to make them look good. If not, we're tearing them shits out because they didn't come out like I had envisioned them in my head. Let's just say that. I mean, they did okay on the shelves. It's not like the way that they built them or anything, but they just don't. I don't know. I don't know if they really go. I'll let you guys wait and you tell me. Closet shelves were built. Bathroom shelves were built. Outside foundation painted. We were just talking about that. We got to get to that. The vent covers for the AC. Shannon's brother did that. Clean out the house entirely. We haven't even thought about that yet. Toilet installed. We're not doing that yet. And yeah, so that was my punch out list. And a lot of that shit is done. A lot of that shit's done. So here was my list for today. Monday, and this was really Shannon's brother's list. His name's Richard. He actually was on the video today. I didn't think he wanted to be on camera, but he got up there.
Sounds like Shannon's brother, the new GC on Next Flip. Mr. Got Shit Done.
Mr. Get Shit Done, Philly Mayor, a.k.a. the nickname that we had for Brian number 1. But you're correct. He's not going to be the GC, but he's going to be a major part of that for sure. TC Mullen says, are you going to do a drop-down ladder for the attic door? We can't do it because the access for the attic is not big enough for one of those, and we're not doing that. We're just putting a cover on it, and when you want to get in the attic, go get you a 6-foot ladder. And a lot of houses don't have that, I guess. That's what they tell me at least. So here was my list for Shannon's brother today, and this is pretty much, well, here was my list for Monday. Vent for the dryer, that's done. Secure the sink, that got done. Drywall, plaster work behind the tankless water heater. Shannon's brother did that.
Richard got shit done, unlike Mr. TikTok.
Exactly. Yeah. There was a washer drain line fixed. Now check this out. Let me show you guys a picture. Let me show you a little show and tell. All right. I'm about to make this my profile picture. I'm about to make this new After Prison Show merch, lest I never forget. Save the image. Thank you, Steve. Steve, do me a favor and send that to my email. All right. So you got a washer and dryer room, and you've got a drain line that comes down for the washer, right? Because you can't have a washer without a drain line, right? So let me show you our drain line as of Saturday, which is now corrected. And folks, it wouldn't be our first flip if it didn't look exactly like what you know you're about to see. All right, Steve, go ahead, pull that picture up right now. I think they're ready. Boom. Folks, what we're taking a look at right here is underneath the house. And that right there, look, so there's your blue and your red line. I don't know how those got twisted. Don't know how those got twisted. But yeah, here's your drain line. Steve, do me a favor and zoom in on that for me one time. Yeah, I don't know how you thought that this drain line was going to connect to here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck we got going on here? Now, mind you, there's been a number of people up under the house. You know what I'm saying? Jellicoe's bootleg plumber guy, Brian number 1. And this is how it was left. This is how it was left. So that got corrected. That got corrected. So when I tell you we ain't really got a whole hell of a lot left to do up inside the house, I mean, we really don't, man. We really don't. I am so just happy to get beyond all of this And, man, get back to, Link said that's your GC guys that did the floors. So I was thinking about that as I was showing you the picture, but that's not, because back in the kitchen and the back of the house, the very, very back of the house where that's at, they never fucked with those joists back there because Brian, number one, had done, some shit back there. They never did anything back there. So there would be no reason for them to have to cut that. I'm guessing it was Brian that did that. I don't know. I miss old Brian, though. A lot of people were seeing yesterday's video, the cookout video, and they were like, damn, where's Brian? Where's Jellicoe? I miss the old gang. We ought to have another cookout. And on that cookout, Steve, show my good side. On that cookout, we ought to invite the F squad, the straight fails. We got Joker. We got a lot of J's. Well, not really a lot of J's. Joker. Jellicoe. Brian number one. Brian number two. Oh, my God. Brad. Oh, God. Hold the Beretta. Old Brad. B-Rad. I miss old Brad, kicked out for being gay. I tried so hard to help that kid, man. I tried so fucking hard to help him. I don't know if you guys ever remember old Brad. We met him on the side of the road holding up a sign that said kicked out for being gay. And, we did a video. We brought him some lunch. Well, his mom reached out to me after that video and was like, yo, that's my son. He's not gay. He's a fucking heroin addict. He's got 2 kids. He's a piece of shit father. So we went back and we confronted him with that information. And I was like, look, man, what will it take for you to get your shit together? And, we had a lot of ideas about, like, how to go about this. Thought about abducting them. Like, how far can you really go to try to save somebody without it, until it becomes a crime? And obviously, we could have never done those type of things. Crowd, I'm glad you enjoyed the Jew Man video. But anyways, he had, like, probation, and he had to do community service. We wanted to help him get a job. He was like, well, I don't got no ID, so I can't get a job. He was like, and I got community service. I got to do that. I was like, okay, well, let's do the community service. He's like, well, I got to make money. That's why I hold up the sign. I'm like, well, look, man. Dave with the dreads. I said, well, look, man. If you do your community service, I will pay you $10 an hour to do your community service. So I go drop him off at this Salvation Army. No, it was some sort of a thrift store, like a United Way. I can't remember what it was. It was some thrift store where he was having to do his community service. And he was like, hey, can I borrow like $20 so I can get something to eat while I'm there? And I'm like, yeah, man. And this dude just went in the front door and just went out the back. Never did any of his community service. And, like, I think about, like, some of the people that I've tried to help and how wrong that's gone. I had a conversation with Jew Man off camera today, and I was telling him about the decline of After Prison Show. And it's sad. I think, Goodwill, Jay Morgan, I think is where it was. The decline of After Prison Show, and I try to think about this, right? I'm like, okay, obviously we ain't got, too much longer left, right? I'm trying to make it the best that I can possibly make it, and I'm not, looking for the guilt trip, or like the sympathy or the pity party. But I think about where it went wrong at. And, that's a hard thing to really hone in on, right? I look at some of these YouTubers who have millions of subscribers, and you don't even really need millions. Like, they could have probably the same numbers that we have, and their videos perform a hell of a lot better than our videos perform, right? And I'm like, where did I lose it at? Was it introducing too many people and shit going wrong and the drama? Was it I just wasn't good enough? Was it the hair? Was it I wasn't as funny as I thought that I've been? I don't know. But I was sharing it with Jew-Man today. I was like, look, man, I don't know how much longer we really got, doing After Prison Show. And, of course, I'm still constantly trying. I told my accountant this too today. And I said, I wonder if it was like the drama. For example, like Danny's videos still do good. Like, people are still watching his videos. They're still reaching out to me. They're still wanting to save his life. I don't even know if this dude's locked up or not. I have no way to get in contact with him. Nobody I know has any way to get in contact with him. And it don't matter. Even if I did, would I honestly want to go back to that? No. But, I think about all of the big hits that After Prison Show took. And there were a lot of videos of me in front of the camera having to explain shit. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was me. Purple jersey. But what are you going to do? Just keep it moving and keep working on this felon flippers thing. Because I like that. I like getting up early in the morning, even though I'm up early every morning. And I like getting the day going. It used to be like do the Bobo, film a video, but like going out there and like trying to bust your ass, like I like that. And I want to be able to find what the next thing is. And it's funny because yesterday when I was in the shower, like 3 things came to my mind. I'm going to try to remember all 3 of them, right? The first thing was like this idea that I had when I was in prison. And I think I shared this in a video. Maybe I did. One of the things that I was on my little pipe dream list of things that I was going to try to pursue was coming home and being a stand-up comedian. Except I wasn't going to be like your normal stand-up comedian. Well, maybe I would be. I was going to go into like local bars. And like how you might have a band perform, I was going to try to get like a stand-up gig in a local bar. And my idea was I was going to have a projector behind me, like a projector screen. And basically we were going to play, it was almost going to be like a Tosh.0 type of a deal, right? Like, doing reactions to funny videos, doing stand-up. And when I tanked with certain jokes, because I would never write material. I'm Jay-Z of the